Something a little different this morning. Normally on Sunday mornings I'm out having breakfast with Cruise Man, his friend Don Smith. Well, Cruise Man is off doing what he does, reviewing a cruise somewhere. And Don Smith couldn't make it this morning, so I have other plans. And those other plans are to see if I can capture the sunrise this morning. Love sunrise shots. And so yeah, this video today is going to be more about photography than motorcycles, but all of you guys are welcome to stick around and see what we can capture. Maybe learn a thing or two. I appreciate you coming with me this morning. Let's see if we can get to a beautiful spot before that sun comes up. Some of you guys may know and some of you may not. What I shoot with these days, camera-wise, is my Canon R5. It's a mirrorless digital camera, 45 megapixels, plenty of capacity to blow up photos, just huge and with great detail. And so I came from a platform that was a DSLR platform. For those of you that don't know, digital single lens reflex, that's what DSLR stands for. And it means there's a mirror in there that flips up and down and exposes the sensor to whatever you're looking at for however long you want it to expose it. Actually, it's not the mirror that does that, it's the shutter, but the mirror flips up so that the shutter can do its thing. And the mirror is there so that when you look through the viewfinder, it's reflecting the light that's actually coming in through the lens. The things you're seeing real time on the viewfinder. And you make your adjustments on the camera and, you learn to do it well and hope for the best. With a digital mirrorless camera, there is no mirror in there to flip up, which increases its abilities. And you're not seeing now the actual light that's coming through the lens. What you're seeing is the light's coming through the lens and it's hitting a sensor, and that sensor is capturing it electronically and sending it to a mini TV in the back of that camera. The viewfinder you're looking through is EVF, an electronic viewfinder. It's like watching a small high-resolution TV. Now the benefit to that is whenever you make an adjustment in the camera, like you increase your shutter speed or your ISO, and your depth of field changes, or the brightness will change because of the either one of those, you will see the effect of that change right through your lens. So you can be looking at your subject like a wildlife, like a deer, and make an adjustment right there and see the effect through the viewfinder. It's pretty awesome. And I'll tell you what else sold me on this camera was its ability to eye detect focus. First camera I've ever had that does that. I know Sony does it too. A few others do it really well. Canon does it really well. So what eye detect focus is you can press the eye detect focus button and the camera will find the eye of the bird or the deer or the dog, the pet, whatever, the person that you're trying to shoot, and it will lock focus on that eye and not lose focus on that eye as long as the subject is in frame. What a tremendous benefit for somebody like me who always had trouble focusing on a bird in flight, keeping it in the frame and trying to put that focus point on the bird at all times. It was impossible, at least for me. The pros do it really well. I'm not there. But the eye detect focus is a godsend because it will do that for you. It will absolutely lock on to that animal and stay and keep it in focus on the eye, by the way, which is what you want to focus on when it comes to wildlife or portrait photography. It will keep it in focus throughout the frame, and all you got to do is make sure your subject stays in frame. That much I can do pretty well. Anyway, that sold me on this camera. It's as much camera as I'll ever need. I know they're coming out with a Mark II version of the R5. It's like the next iPhone. The enhancements to the newer version these days, a lot of times are software, and are just sort of minimal. I mean, there's just how much can you add to such a good machine. Really happy with it. Yeah, I bought it all before I went to the Faroe Islands last year because I wanted to make sure I had the best for the once-in-a-lifetime trip to the Faroe Islands. And guys, if you haven't seen that series of 5 videos, you will be blown away by that location. I mean, you got to go see it. I'll throw up just a couple of photos from that location right now. Okay, so anyway, heading out in the Bronco this morning, not on the Goldwing. It is a crisp 50 degrees out there. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy that cooler weather is here. It's been so hot for so long. But what that also means is warm surface or ground temperatures from the last few days, and this cold blast of air could help us produce a little bit of fog. So I'm hoping to find a little bit of that in some of the low-lying areas too, because that can make a great photo. But otherwise, I'm heading east towards the lake that I've visited in the last couple of videos, because that's just a beautiful backdrop for a sunrise. So we're going to see what we can get. So I'm curious, what do you guys shoot with out there? What's your go-to camera? And lenses, by the way. Lenses make photography, by the way. Camera's nice to have, but you want good photography. Put your money in good lenses. Anyway, tell me what you shoot. Is it Sony? I think a lot of people shoot with Sony. Nikon. All great brands. All have very similar capabilities. Put down in the comments below what you shoot with. Came prepared this morning. Got my coffee with me. Hoping to see some great sunrise and bring you guys along. The lenses I have with me this morning are my 24 to 105 standard zoom lens. 24 millimeters is definitely wide enough to get a really good sunrise or sort of vista shot. I do have a wider lens at home. But decided to go with this today. We'll see what we can capture. And then if I need to zoom in on anything really close, I have my 100 to 500 telephoto lens. This thing's a beast. It will absolutely bring anything up and close and personal. Well, that's what I'm shooting with this morning. We're going to start with sunrise, and then on the way back, we'll see if there's anything else beautiful we can capture today. You know, I'm capturing this video today on my GoPro Hero 10. And I've always asked myself, you know, why people buy these big, more expensive cameras to vlog with. They're heavy, hard to carry. Some of them have flip-out screens, some of them don't. But the last couple of mornings I've been going out early like this, and I realized that these GoPros, they don't handle low light very well. That's why I have this spotlight in my face right now so you can see me while I'm talking to you. Tried it yesterday and it was completely dark. You could hardly even see me. So the GoPros, they don't do so well in the night. And some of the other high-end cameras, vlogging cameras, that's what they do. They do well at night and they stay focused and locked on you. And I can see the point. I don't think I'll ever buy one, but I understand now why people do it. Yeah, that sun's starting to show itself over there on the eastern horizon. I don't see too many clouds. Yesterday there was more clouds, which for a sunrise shot makes a more beautiful shot. But we'll see what we can get. This reminds me of driving to Colorado. leave so early, you drive for a while and the sun catches up with you, and you just admire the sunrise as you're driving. I love to drive. Someday soon, I say soon, someday, I look forward to taking the Goldwing to Colorado. That's going to be a fun ride. All right, here we are at the lake. That sun's coming up. We're in good shape. Here in plenty of time. All right, we're going to park here for a minute, wait on this sun to come up. For a change, I'm waiting on the sun rather than trying to catch up to it. All right, I hope the audio is working here. Look at this. Is that not beautiful? Oh my gosh. All right, let's get some photography. So good. Wow. Wow, that was incredible. Got some fog, got some wildlife, got some sunrise. This really is a beautiful lake. Successful morning. I was waiting on that crane to fly off its perch so I could get, you know, sort of a bird in flight photo against that sunrise water. That would have been beautiful, but that bird was happy right where it is for 30 or 45 minutes. So I got to get back and start my day, so I couldn't wait on him. But nonetheless, some absolutely beautiful shots. Just incredible stuff. I just love this stuff. This is what makes me tick. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video here. I want to thank you for joining me today. Those of you who love photography, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you follow my channel for motorcycle content, I hope you enjoyed this too. And we'll see you again here very soon. Until then, guys, ride safe and God bless.